Me and my gang, we up in it.
Yeah! Cheers! Charlotte's More Dangerous Cool Over the Podcast, your boy! See you, McClay.
It's your girl, Trap Seed.
You already know it's your girl, Terrace Unscripted. Fuck you, sis.
Oh, damn.
What's wrong with you?
That was heartfelt.
I told you I was turning this on camera. That nigga say, I got perfect attendance. You done took 5 vacation days.
She start arguments with me so we can have makeup sex later. That's the only reason she be doing it.
Oh, where did he get the mic from? The mic just came out of nowhere.
Shit.
That nigga be taking a mic now.
The mic just came
And he
out.
just be going crazy with the fucking mic for real.
I did not expect that shit. The nigga just started talking. I was like, wait a minute.
Let me go ahead and...
Polo, you slick as fuck. You get that nigga that mic and you ain't let us know he had the mic and the nigga just started talking. All right, Lo.
You see how... You see... Look. You see how I sat up. Let me go ahead and move along. Hey, listen. Y'all, I had to sit up. Let me...
Listen.
Turn his mic down. Turn it down.
He going down.
And then he gonna say that shit and like literally drop the mic and
Walk out.
What the fuck? All right, y'all already know what the fuck going on, man. Subscribe to us. We're on YouTube, TikTok. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music. We on Bebo, Photo Bucket, MySpace Tagged. We're on Pornhub. Check your local states. We're on XNXX. We're on Tasty Blacks. We're on I heard y'all in the back talking about some Tasty Blacks. Y'all know what that is. Yeah. What else we on? What I'm missing? Oh, Christian Mingles, Saints and Sinners.
Farmer Wants a Wife.
Yes, a Farmer Wants a Wife. We're on CVS Pharmacy. We're on all this stuff.
We not on.
Hell no,
And we are on.
Come on, T. God
I just found it out yesterday.
No, my
We're on
God.
MySpaceMidget.com.
MySpace got a
They
secret
brought
sites.
back MySpace back. It's strictly for the midgets.
You know, it's crazy. I said
You gotta
that
look
I
at
was
that
going
shit.
to reactivate my MySpace profile and
You
get
need
that
to.
shit single-handedly back popping. I'm going to do that.
See?
All right,
You need
listen,
to. You need
it's
to.
2007.
MySpace
It's
midgets.com.
2007, 2008. Your MySpace pop up. You got your fallen letters. What's your song on your MySpace?
Oh, man. I think mine was Gucci Bandana for a long time.
Gucci Bandana? That was everybody's shit though, for real.
For a long time. And then after that, it was probably like Soulja Boy Kiss Me to the Phone.
Right.
And then I had like
she had
Pleasure P.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
When I was mad, I remember I told y'all I got catfished on MySpace?
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
so at that time, that actually might be the last song on my
Nasty work.
profile. It's Did You Wrong by Pleasure P.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Lord.
Motherfuckers used to come home from school and change their status like, fuck this nigga that put Did You Wrong or some other man shit for real. I ain't gonna lie. I think my song was The Business by Young Bird. Yeah, you remember that song?
I'ma give you the business.
Yeah, that was that shit.
Business.
See,
Yeah.
I know you was an old
got
nigga back
some Young
then.
I still know what my
Bird
page
fans.
looked like, though.
I
Like,
had fallen letters, and it was like red and black, and it was like Rockstar Mentality.
You was like 12, right?
Was I 12? Yeah.
I was in middle school.
Middle
so
school, so yeah, about 12, 13.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Niggas had,
Listening to Young Bird.
yeah, that was
Before he
just-
was Hitmaker.
Before he was Hitmaker.
Uh-huh.
Niggas don't know. Niggas
Who
don't
knew?
know.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, for a while that nigga was corny as fuck. I think he got his chain.
Now, my
He
MySpace
had
was
them little crazy
popping.
looking
My
eyes.
shit was popping. I could
MySpace?
pull my shit up.
That's what I said. My
I still look-
MySpace,
I
it
look at
had
my
a
shit from
black
time to time.
background. It
I
had
had, you
letters
had a
following,
MySpace, then you had
top
I had a couples page. Me and that dude I was dating in middle school at the time, we had a couples page. I had to delete that shit though.
Y'all niggas that had MySpace in here? Y'all ain't had MySpace?
Everybody should have had a MySpace.
I'm about to
Y'all
say.
too good.
Everybody
for
should have had a
MySpace?
MySpace.
MySpace and Tumblr. Don't
Better have
forget about
MySpace.
Tumblr.
I
Oh,
definitely had a
Tumblr was
Tumblr.
popping
Yeah, I
back then.
definitely had a
Tumblr was
Tumblr.
popping.
I ain't gonna lie, Kylie Jenner is like the queen of Tumblr.
You know they trying to bring back what you call it now?
What?
Chat rooms.
Nah,
Chat
please
rooms?
don't do
They trying to
that.
bring back chat rooms. When I say that shit so fucking dangerous.
Nah, they need to bring back the
Especially
phone
for
chat
little
rooms.
kids.
The phone
Nah,
chat
your
rooms
little
is popping.
freaky ass.
No,
they
your
still
little
have
freaky ass.
those.
No,
They
you
call
know
What they
you
got
know-
to do with being freaky with a
They
phone
call
chat
sex
room?
lines.
You
You
know
had,
it's
you had
like
the
that.
No, it's
sidekick.
called a
Remember
chat
AIM?
room.
Y'all remember AIM? That's
Who?
New York
Oh,
shit.
you had a
AIM, sidekick.
The
AIM.
sidekick. The
That's
AOL.
New York
Boy,
shit.
what?
You know
AOL
that?
chain.
On the AOL chat.
You know
called
AIM.
AOL. Yeah,
Oh,
AOL chain.
AIM. I thought you said
AIM.
something else. My bad. Yeah, I know what you're talking
AIM.
about.
That's
With the
AOL
little
chain.
yellow man. Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah. That was on the sidekick. We still had those on the sidekick.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
I still got my sidekick. So
Motherfuckers was in those chat rooms talking to like 50-year-old, 60-year-old white men. That's some sick
That's
shit.
nasty work.
Imagine now.
Now-
That's why I said they
that's why I
don't
said
need
that
to get
shit
that
dangerous
back
now.
Nasty work. But shout out to MySpace, man.
Shout out to MySpace.
Yeah, I love
That
MySpace.
nigga sold that shit for like 60 million or how much he sold it for? It
Smart
disappeared.
man. Whatever
No,
it was,
he didn't
smart man.
disappear. I just read an article about him. He actually found a new hobby. He's a photographer now.
He's a photographer.
He's a wildlife
Tom.
photographer.
What's his name? MySpace for the
Tom.
photographer?
MySpace Tom.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like Tom
MySpace
something.
Tom.
But
Wow.
he's a
MySpace
MySpace
Tom.
photographer. I mean, he's a wildlife photographer now.
A
And-
wildlife photographer.
Yes,
Oh,
he
okay.
after he sold MySpace, he like spent a whole bunch of money traveling the world, exploring different hobbies to see what he liked to do. And the one thing that really stuck out was he did a like African safari and took pictures, and that really like that's what like piqued his mind.
He found his niche.
Okay, I think this might be something that's good. And then he actually had a friend that bought one of his photographs that he did, and he was like, "Oh shit, this is like legit." So he's a photographer now.
That's smart.
Shout out to
nature.
Tom.
A lot of people like nature. I like nature. I be watching nature
Especially
shit.
for like magazines, National
that
Geographic,
shit is-
Discovery
he found
Channel,
his
stuff
niche.
like that. Yeah.
Well, shout out to
CEO,
Tom.
you be watching nature shit?
Fuck yeah, nigga.
What you be watching?
I be watching the shark shit. I watching the
love
shit on the
Shark Week.
Smithsonian
Shark
Channel.
Week.
Like,
Yeah.
what? Yeah,
Hey,
I
that should
watch
be
nature
interesting.
shit.
Smithsonian.
Yeah, that shit. Y'all got. I told y'all got to watch this shit on the Smithsonian Channel called The Green Book. Powerful.
What is it
fucking
about
document.
again?
It's about doing a civil rights movement. They had a book just for Negroes. I'm gonna use the Negro term. It's just for Negroes, where they can navigate safely on highways, hotels.
Kind of like the Underground Railroad, but during civil rights time.
Yes, it was. I actually ordered the book. I'm gonna bring it. Hopefully, I get it by
wow.
next week because I just
Look
wanted to
at
have it,
you.
a piece of memorabilia.
You
to
a
look through
learned
it.
nigga.
No, I'm just saying you gotta,
Speaking of books,
you gotta get up on your history.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good segue, right? Hey, she didn't catch it. She caught it.
I caught it.
Okay. Speaking of books,
Speaking of books, part 3 of my series, it drops June 27th.
Woo!
because I gotta go through the motions.
Part 3 drops June 27th. I'm excited. This is the last book of that series. I'm in the middle of writing another book, actually. It's a standalone. But y'all going to be finding it very interesting because it's really based off my life. And, of course, y'all going to be in the book. So, yes.
Wait, hold on. We don't get paid then? Huh? She said we're going to be in the book. We got to get fucking royalties.
It's going to
What
be
you talking
characters
about?
based off of y'all in the book.
No, you know what's crazy? Because shout out to my man Kasim, he wrote a book. He put us on the cover of a fucking book. I'm like, God, where my money at, nigga? We on the cover.
I ain't doing all that, but
On the cover, nigga.
When you say we, who is we?
Me and my ex-wife on the cover of the book.
shit.
Yeah, he made a whole fucking book and put my name and shit in there. I'm like, God, how much money did you make on this book? Let me see the books. Let me see the number. You owe me some bread.
it's going to be characters based on y'all likeness, but it's not, you can't get no money off of it, pretty much. But when I do the book release and stuff, then you'll be up there. But listen, shout out to everybody that has bought my books. I checked at my analytics the other day. I had sent books. Books were sent out to London and Russia. Like people order those books and stuff. I don't know what the Russian niggas reading, but thank you for reading.
They'll be like this.
I'm screaming. But I am excited though. I signed up for the Black Romance Book Festival. That's really big in Atlanta every year. This year, it was like 20,000 people went. So I signed up to be a part of, have a table out there in Atlanta. So I'll let y'all know dates so we can pop out there. But I signed up some great Black authors. And yeah, so I'm a fucking author.
Look at the Black queens doing queen things.
Per
That's what I'm talking
usual.
about. Hold on. I know I'm late. Hold
Per
on.
usual.
Okay, let's get it. Okay, hold on. I got
Oh my God. Yes, per usual. Speaking of other things I'm doing, boom. Also on June 27th, which is not June 27th, more like June 29th, the Red Flag Playbook on Highly Unique Radio. Me and Sid got our radio show popping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
First of all, I got two things. One, they let me and Sid get our own shit, which is going to be... First of all, that is not a red flag.
That's a red flag. Hey, yo, I'm gonna go in the comment section. I'm gonna say I'm only here for the comments.
First of all, I just want y'all to know, y'all thought CEO was like really ignorant and shit on this bitch. Wait till me and C go to that damn radio show. We finna be ignorant as fuck.
Oh, my cup blue.
So shout out to that, and all of y'all go follow the Red Flag Playbook on Instagram. Download the app. Our shows are on Sunday from 7 to 9.
Wait, y'all on the Lord's Day doing all that ratchet shit?
The Lord's Night.
Day?
That night, the 7 to 9.
Y'all got an app?
Yes, we have an app.
Highly Unique.
H-U-R Charlotte.
We on an app. Yeah.
Check us out.
Yeah. Clock it.
Eat up.
Clock it.
Shit, I
Eat
can't
that
take
up.
that
We gonna be hitting markets too. We in different markets.
Also, if you have any red flags that you would like to submit for us to talk about on air, please make sure you
Submit a
DM
red
us
flag,
at the Red Flag Playbook on Instagram. And listen, we also have an email address in our bio. You can hit contact. It'll take you directly to our email address. Email us your stories.
Have you seen our logo?
Anonymous confessions.
You saw our logo? Our logo's so cute.
Yeah, with y'all too. Who did that logo, actually?
Shout out to my boy Forte. He's a Charlotte native. He designed that logo for us. It's very fire. Thanks. I'm gonna give it this switch so he can place it up here. But boom, the red flag playbook. This is our logo and shit. It's really,
insert here.
Shit. It's really
right
cute.
Here, Swish. Insert here.
Really cute. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let me do this shit. It's not inserted here. Insert here. Okay.
No Diddy.
That's your key.
No Diddy.
Insert
no
here.
Diddy. But yeah,
I am comfortable
we got a lot of
with my
shit.
masculinity.
We got a lot of shit coming up though. Shout out to us. Bag talk only.
So since we plugging shit, shout out to me and my brother's podcast, 2 Cents and Change the podcast.
Hey. One thing about it, you always got some 2 cents to add to somebody's shit.
That was perfect.
Lord knows you always be talking to somebody and adding your 2 cents to shit.
Oh, always. So that was perfect. That's a sports talk. We got sports niggas on there, So I got a big announcement soon for that, but I'm going to announce that on 2 Cents, not on here. We're going to separate.
Who you got on there, Cam?
We're going to separate.
Cam Newton coming through?
No.
Steve Smith.
Halle Bailey?
Nope. I ain't saying it.
Oh.
Look out for the announcement.
That's why you sweating.
I'm going to menopause.
Oh!
I cannot.
Hey, shout out to the studio audience. We got a full room tonight.
Word! Shout out to the studio audience.
I ain't gonna lie, ladies, you're not here tonight, and it's crazy because it ain't nothing but niggas in this bitch. Yep. It's real testosterone. It's real testosterone in here. Mm-hmm. Yes. Really testosterone. I feel a lot of masculine energy. We gotta break that shit up.
Why?
Because as soon as you get to talking later, I'm just going to hear choruses of niggas like, yeah, and that's going to piss me off.
Yes!
Right. Because we know that none of y'all are listening to logic.
Yeah.
Y'all
are not logical motherfuckers.
It's not logic-based for y'all. It's like, yeah.
Red flag.
See?
A bunch of walking red flags in this building.
All right.
We're going to see who the red flags are tonight, actually.
Niggas.
We're going to get into it.
Strictly for the niggas.
Strictly for the niggas.
Well, y'all the only two.
We the only two
ladies.
We got to hold it down.
Well, y'all got strong personalities, so y'all can hold it down.
I actually don't. I'm very quiet and observant.
Yeah, me too. I'm timid and shy.
Shout out to TikTok, man. Shout out to all our TikTokers, man. We love y'all.
TikTok been going up.
TikTok been going up. Fuck Instagram. I'm gonna
talk about.
I don't like Instagram no more.
I'm gonna talk about TikTok during my segment later. So we're gonna talk about that shit later.
Shout out to TikTok,
they
man.
be on you.
TikTok is getting us out there.
But you know what?
Shout out to
I'm eating their ass back.
Hey, eat their ass.
Pause. Pause.
Go
I'm
Diddy.
eating his ass.
No
I'm
Diddy.
eating his ass.
Hey, yo.
I'm
The
talking about
spread? Hey, that's nasty.
All right, go ahead, man.
How do you think a man get his
That's
ass
nasty
ate? Like, it's only 2 positions he can realistically get his ass ate.
That's nasty work.
Well, 3.
We are not having this conversation right now.
It's hella men in
Hey,
here.
listen, so it's, you know,
but
first
there's only
of all,
2 females and y'all talk about eating ass and shit.
First of all, whoa.
We don't want to hear that shit.
I do not eat ass.
I
Let's
digress.
specify that. I do not eat ass.
Thank
okay?
you. We do not do that. You got to be careful what you say.
We're just intrigued.
Because TikTok be taking little bits of a shit and will
And
say that.
oh
No,
my
we do
God.
not do that.
They're going to be like, oh, y'all stupid and y'all ass eaters. Ho, 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 ho.
We don't do that shit.
TikTok.
Nah,
like,
but you did this spread and all that.
But I wasn't talking about...
Let me go like this.
That was to the end. That was the dance.
that was the dance. So relax. We don't do that. Y'all don't even wipe y'all asses enough for. No.
Remember when Petty said?
Oh, Petty.
Man.
Yeah,
that
was some real homo shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna let this go. But it's real wild for, you know what, let's go. Because we'll say this for a red flag play.
If y'all talk about that, invite me on. I'll talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this for about eating ass.
No.
Have you got your ass ate before?
No.
You asked me if got his ass ate.
Cause she brought up an old member, Petty,
yeah.
And it was a shower moment that he had brought up on the show that he said he'd be in the shower and he bends over and he spread his ass cheeks and let the water
run down his ass.
go in his ass.
Oh,
I'm like, Petty, that's kind of gay. That's kind of homo-ish, gay. Like, I don't know what nigga just do that in the shower, bend over, and that's yeah.
That's funny, but to be politically
crazy.
Correct,
That's crazy.
It is not gay to wash between your ass. But
I mean,
hopefully you are washing between.
I hope niggas do let water run between their ass.
But if
it's
you a
just the way he
nigga,
said
you better not be in the shower, bent over, and spreading your butt cheeks and letting the water spread your ass.
It's not.
Please
wait.
Don't do that.
Wait, it's not even a bending over. You don't gotta do all that to wash your ass.
No, but
you just put the rag in your ass and wash.
See, but that's an unconventional way of doing things. So that was an unconventional way this nigga said it.
He was doing too much because you don't gotta do all that to wash your ass. Right. Like he was doing a lot.
Shout out to Petty, but that was some gay shit.
I remember. Yeah, shout out to Petty. Petty funny.
Petty funny.
Gay. That was some gay shit.
Hey, yo.
Not during Pride Month. Not during Pride Month.
It's June.
It's
You
June.
got to say that gay shit in July.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But it's just, well, no, Pride Month ended, right? Pride Month
No,
was in
Pride
May.
Month just started.
I thought it was in May.
It's
No,
in June.
Oh, it's in June? Okay, well, shout out to all my Pride niggas and women. Shout out to y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all prideful motherfuckers out there.
Oh, my God.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to y'all niggas. Huh? Yeah, some prideful motherfuckers. No, I mean, I got fucking shit like that in my family and shit. So.
Shit like that?
Huh?
Shit like that?
Hey, yo, why are you not canceled yet?
I don't know why. Niggas don't say that to me.
That nigga said shit like that. That's nuts.
That's not even...
Views of CEO are strictly...
See, go ahead and do your hot topic. That shit ain't fucking funny.
I love all y'all shapes, midgets.
Shapes?
Bigots.
Bigots? We don't like bigots.
I like bigots too. They funny.
They racist.
They funny racist. They say some funny shit.
Okay, we gonna go ahead and move
Please.
Okay.
I'm sick of this nigga.
Come on, do my intro, y'all.
Hot topics with Shabby.
There we go. Okay. We got a couple birthdays today. CEO, you actually should know all of these people.
I should know,
except for the first one.
Okay.
If you know all of them, I will give you $2.
And give me that 20 that you won the other
Whoa.
week for the shit.
I put that in my gas tank. Thank you, Polo.
Polo, fuck you. I should have got my fucking
Not too much. Not too much.
God damn. 30?
He ain't gonna get it.
He not.
He ain't gonna get it.
I'm gonna get that shit, nigga.
Ooh,
All right, you ready?
30 seconds for $30? I told you I'm comfortable with my masculinity.
Yeah, because you gonna get that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? You win it?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Ready.
All right.
All right. Central C, he turned 27.
Don't know who the fuck that is.
I knew that.
Lost them $2 that quick. You don't know Central C?
Who the fuck is
You
that?
heard the song though.
Yeah.
He's a rapper?
It's the London nigga that rap with like Lil Baby and
We
Drake.
can go
and
Ben
shit.
for Ben.
Ben for Ben.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Oh.
We can go Ben for Ben.
27.
27? All right. YN?
Them London niggas, when they be rapping, like, you can't even really rap about guns because they don't got no guns.
They got knives.
So it be like, I used to stab my nigga with a knife. Stop. It ain't like no You know what I'm saying?
Except for
I
Central
can't
C,
take
though.
you
He really
seriously
had
for
guns.
What is that comedian name? That comedian nigga, that shit was funny when he was like, yo, I'm tired of these London niggas in the trap. In the, what they call it? It's not trap. It's, what they call that with that beat? Fuck.
The drill beat?
Drill.
Yeah.
He was like mocking them. He was like, this shit is trash. I was like, yo, I kind of agree that shit is trash, though. Because
I like
honestly, and listen, I know there's like hoods everywhere, right? So I know there's hoods everywhere.
Yes.
I just can't imagine these niggas rapping, talk about their knives, and then going to eat some fucking scones. Because it's like, bruh.
I'm telling you right now, it's popping in London. It's
Yeah,
lit.
I was just about to
It's
say,
lit.
like,
they shooting,
they get like that in
stabbing.
London for real.
I get it.
And
They
they
gory.
definitely,
They
shooting,
they
no,
definitely
they're
having
shooting
way
in
lot
London.
of guns
I
that
swear to God, they
YNs over
shooting
here
in
is
London.
having for real.
It's wicked. Canada, London,
Yeah.
all
It
of
really
motherfuckers.
get like that.
Tricky out there.
It gets
London
like that.
popping?
Yeah.
So
I've been
listen,
to London one time. I didn't see
glad
that
y'all
shit.
say that. A podcast had a question. And you know that 100 gorilla shit and whatever. They say 100 British niggas against 100 American niggas. Like
100 Americans. We already beat the British once.
No, niggas. We're not talking about the whites. The niggas.
We done beat them once.
Them YNs, them American YNs.
First of all you need is 5 YNs with switches from Miami, and that's it. Couple that with 3 angry third shift Waffle House workers that had to work a double.
And specifically that nigga.
Just listen,
Specifically
listen.
that nigga DJ from Sunset. That's my nigga.
pain.
Listen,
Waffle
I'm
niggas
not
on
done.
doubles, that's
I'm
pain.
not done.
That's pain.
Take some mosquitoes
Yeah.
from Florida.
Mosquitoes.
Listen to
You
me.
ever heard of mosquitoes in Florida? They vicious.
They will kill you.
Yeah, it's vicious.
Them shits attack, tack, 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 tack.
I got triggered
Listen.
now.
You take
This is beyond me.
some Proud Boys from the Midwest.
Oh, Lord.
But
Oh, we only doing niggas?
we only doing niggas.
Okay, well, let me take that back. You take 10 niggas from Houston
Yeah.
that's living way below their means,
Yeah.
but they want to stunt for the gram.
And they be
Throw
out at
the-
brunch on Sundays.
throw that in the picture.
All them niggas.
You take the nigga from Turkey Leg Hut that tried to blow up the car. and shit.
Yep. Hey, lit, 25 niggas
25
from Betis
niggas
Ford.
from Baltimore.
And Betis Ford.
Yep.
Yeah, we gonna beat them niggas.
And then,
ass.
as an additional good measure, you take 10 crackheads from Atlanta. Boom. That's
'Cause
it.
you know, crackheads never die.
100 bricks is gone.
Crackheads never die for real. Plus,
Interesting.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Think about it. We got the whole slums of New York. All y'all niggas fighting for shit.
All we need is the rats. Hey, did y'all see that video I sent where the rats and the squirrels is breeding?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
The rats is fucking the squirrels or the squirrels fucking the rat?
I don't know, but they got. I'm gonna show you. It's a video.
squirrel rat?
No,
I ain't gonna lie.
it's a squirrel that looks like a squirrel, but it has a rat tail walking around.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like, yo, I seen these earlier.
I ain't gonna lie.
New York is different, bro.
When you
New
said
York is different.
When you said something about the rats, you know what I thought about?
Damn.
New York.
When we doing this battle, like you can just see the New York niggas riding up on rats for real because they ain't got horses, so they riding up on rats. A bunch of Brooklyn niggas riding up on rats.
I'm a keep it a band, yo.
What?
The rats in New York,
It's vicious.
them niggas,
Vicious.
like, they are so adaptive to their situations, like, they don't run no more.
Okay.
Like, they
you
at your
bothering them at
footstep,
this
like,
point.
nigga, what's up? Like, usually you go like, and the niggas run away. You like, what up, nigga? There's like more of them come.
Yeah,
the
because
rats in New York is
y'all
crazy,
are putting them
B.
motherfuckers on leashes. That's why.
They crazy, man. Shout out to New York rats. They might be watching the podcast. Shout out to y'all niggas.
You know what's crazy? We talked about this on the very first episode I was on. Oh, that is a rat squirrel.
Wait,
Look at y'all. Y'all breeding new shit in New York.
No way.
They say God be dropping animals like Jordan releases.
That's nasty word. That's a squirrel.
Only in New York.
But with a rat tail.
I told you.
A squirrel
That's
rat.
crazy.
So what do you call it? A squat?
A scrat.
A squat.
It's a squat.
Y'all like
It's a squat.
A squat.
Hey, yo, Opus, clip this.
A scrat.
Scrats
It's a
in New
scrat.
York. Scrats. That's a
That's a
scrat.
squirrel.
That's a scrat, nigga.
Scrat. A squat.
What a rat tail.
I said, look at Polo's face. He like, what the fuck is that? That's crazy.
All right. Well, then we
Send
don't
that to me. Send that to me.
We don't went from Central C to Rats, New York.
Yeah, I didn't even get to the
Okay,
rest of
hot
the
topics.
Okay, next
That's some
birthday,
scraps.
Angelina Jolie. She turned 50 with her
fine
fine.
She just turned 50?
She fine,
Her
yeah.
fine
She
ass.
turned 50.
I
Shout
love
out to
her.
She's a
Angelina Jolie.
fine white
She
lady.
got nice titties.
She has a nice
She do
body.
got nice titties. And her daughter go to a HBCU. Love that for
Okay,
you, Jolie.
period. Yeah, and she crossed
African daughter they
AKA.
adopted?
Yeah, she goes to
Oh.
Spelman.
Oh, she go to spell
And she crossed
And she crossed
AKA.
AKA.
Oh, she adopted.
Jolie-
Smart nigga.
Look, they had Angela Jolie at the homecoming. She
They
was
sure
lit.
did.
Word?
Lit at the homecoming, yeah.
What is Angelina Jolie? She white, right?
She
Or she mixed?
she's like
She's
I don't
like
want-
Puerto Rican.
I don't
She's
wanna
like
see-
Hispanic.
yeah,
Oh,
she
she
has
Puerto
a
Rican or
woman.
she black?
and
Then she
white
Puerto Rican.
and something like that.
Okay. She's Angelina
fine as
Jolie,
fuck.
right?
She just, ooh,
She still fucking with Brad Pitt?
I think.
They
I
done?
don't know.
They done?
running through your nigga house like
I
a
want to
two
say they got a day in the.
She done
process of
adopted a
getting
smart ass
separated.
nigga. Shout out to you, Angela Jolie. You
Okay.
adopted a
smart ass
smart
nigga is crazy.
Up next, we got Keith David.
Keith David.
He played a bad guy in every Tyler Perry movie.
Barbershop,
I
the
don't know who
nigga, with the long shirt, barbershop, the long shirt. What's
Okay,
his
have you
name?
ever seen Greenleaf?
No, you gotta say shit that he know.
Barbershop. I know
The
Barbershop.
nigga with the car garage, he gave Calvin the money. The long
Fuck. I
shirt.
gotta watch the movie
What
again.
else? Shit.
Pull
what
it
else?
up. Somebody pull it up.
You seen Lottery Ticket with Bow Wow?
Long time ago.
Damn.
Long time ago.
Why? That's him. You know him.
Oh, that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, how old he turned?
69.
69.
Shout out to him.
I thought he like 80,000.
No, 69.
Oh, you look good for 69.
Shout out. Honestly, he is such a great actor too.
Oh, yeah,
Such a
yeah.
great actor.
I'm convinced he's just a bad
He's
guy.
like a great
Even when he
value
played
Samuel L.
good,
Jackson.
a good man, he's still a villain in
Yeah.
some sort.
He was Mr. Facilier in Princess of the Frog. The villain in
Okay.
Princess of the Frog. That was his voice actor.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I
shout
know what
out
that
to him.
is.
All right, up next is Quincy Brown. He turned 34.
Quincy Brown. Hold on.
who's
That's
that?
Diddy's son. That's
What?
not. That's Diddy's son.
El
That's,
DeBar's son?
Oh, El
yes,
DeBar, the
and I was
light-skinned
just about to
nigga.
say Diddy's son. That's not really
He
Diddy's son.
34.
34. And
34?
speaking of El DeBarge,
Oh.
no, never mind. That's
What?
not El DeBar's son. That's Albie Shore's son.
I'll be
Shore.
sure.
And Albie Shore's birthday also is today, and he turned 57.
That
Oh,
nigga, let me
okay.
tell you, listen, when you ever say somebody
Nice.
say, damn, you like your daddy, that's that nigga.
That
He
nigga
look like
look
his
just like his
fucking
daddy.
daddy.
Spitting image.
Yeah.
Spitting
Yeah,
image.
Quincy, I know he spent his birthday in the trial or court
Yeah.
today.
Spitting image.
Crazy. Happy birthday, Quincy.
Happy birthday,
And
Quincy.
Albie Shore.
And I'll be sure.
Yeah, that Diddy, your stepdaddy, because Diddy your real daddy.
Yeah, I mean, the whole situation is weird, but yeah.
All right, hot topics. This first one I had to tell you about this because I literally laughed reading the entire article.
Okay.
A pastor pistol whips a man,
Sorry.
then returns to the scene to apologize.
What? Because that's a real pastor.
That's commendable.
He also robbed him. So
The wait.
the pastor,
The pastor
That's
robbed
a-
him and
that's-
pistol whipped him.
that's
the
a
pastor
real- that's a
pistol
real-
whipped somebody, robbed him, and then left the scene and then returned back to the scene to apologize. But before he did all that, let me get to the details.
That's a good man, a cloth.
Roy Powell, age 72,
Black or white?
black,
Oh,
You know
shit.
he-
is
black.
a
You know he a
pastor in Saraland, Alabama.
Oh, that's why. That nigga's hot and tired.
Who was arrested last week after allegedly robbing and pistol whipping a man. The victim reported that he was simply walking down the street when Powell bumped into him. They exchanged words, and after a brief confrontation, Powell left the scene. Minutes later, the victim told police, Powell pulls back up in a truck armed. Things escalate, and Powell allegedly struck the man in the head and took his book back at gunpoint.
Oh,
Wow.
Amen. Amen.
Police reports show that Powell actually returned to the scene again, this time to apologize to the victim. However, Powell was still arrested last Wednesday and charged with first-degree robbery. He was released the next day on a $40,000 bond. At this time, no court date has publicly been set, and neither Powell nor his church have made statements. And when the victim was notified that this guy was a pastor, he said, wow, I just don't even know what to believe anymore.
Let me tell you two things. All right, one, let me tell y'all how that Sunday service probably went up. Because that nigga really said, I done been there. I done been in the streets. Literally was in the streets. Also,
I done fought with the devil.
If you ever watch Boondocks, this was a literal pure nigga moment. This was a nigga moment. This was a nigga moment. If you've ever watched Boondocks, that is crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Screaming.
Damn, Stink Meaner.
You know what I wanna that they should do, because you know when they say bail was at 40,000, right? So that's not really the bail. What's the number? Like, what's the percentage they actually got to pay on the bail? Anybody know?
It depends on what the bond is, but most of the time it's 10% of the bond.
10% of the bond. Okay, there we go. All right.
That's crazy as fuck. Yeah. Wow.
Hi, ladies. How you doing? Hi, Money. Good. Tiana, you bring a new girl every week. That's what's up. Hi, Tiana.
W money.
W chat. All right, up next.
Yeah, Pastor.
Rihanna.
Rihanna what?
Rihanna's father has reportedly passed away.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Last Saturday, reports started to circulate that Rihanna's father, Ronald Fenty, has passed away at the age of 70. While his official cause of death has not been confirmed, it is reported that Mr. Fenty has been dealing with health issues. Rihanna has yet to speak out about her dad's passing, but please, let's remember to keep her and the entire family in their prayers.
So this has been confirmed or no?
Yeah.
Oh, it has been confirmed?
Yeah. She just hasn't spoke publicly on it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Mr. Fenty.
Yeah.
That's sad. Up next, Zion Williamson.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
That nigga.
You know what?
Why y'all can't just
He is like the biggest flop. Okay, he is the biggest flop. Zion
What
Williamson.
school did he come out of? I want you to tell. What school did he come out of?
Duke.
No. I knew that. I just wanted to be said on here to all you Duke fans, you pussy ass brotherhood fans. Fuck Duke. And I'm a Tar Heel fan till the day I die.
Till we
No Duke slander will be tolerated.
No Duke slander wherever I'm around.
Shout out to the Dukies.
That fuck
We are
ass
in
school,
Carolina.
girl.
We are Tar Heels over
We
here.
are Tar
I'm
Heel
not from the
fans,
Carolina,
baby.
so fuck y'all. Shout out to the Dukies.
Chapel Hill.
Shout out to the Dukies.
It's Roy Williams or nothing at all. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah, him. Well, Polo, you know that was a little before my time, baby.
Shout out to Mike Krzyzewski.
Okay.
You
Well,
didn't even say spell his name.
Krzyzewski.
Spell his last name.
You spell it.
No, you
spell it.
You can't spell it.
You can't
Spell
spell
it.
it. You spell it.
You can't say it right.
Say it.
Spell it.
No, you see, asking you. Stop trying to deflect.
So I'm asking you.
No, fool.
CEO McClain.
Krzyzewski.
There you go. Look.
How do
Who?
you spell?
Oh.
That
How do you
wasn't it
spell the coach of Duke's?
How do you spell it?
I'm not even a Duke fan, so
So
I
y'all
wouldn't
both
even
in the
know the Duke coach.
See, this is me. Because none of y'all motherfuckers can spell it either. Ain't nan nigga in this room or nan woman in this room can spell his last name.
And you don't know that nigga.
Krzyzewski. Spell it.
Coach K name.
Dun, 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 dun. No.
Everybody just know that nigga's K.
You're ignorant as fuck. Dun. You're ignorant as fuck.
Okay.
I know. You see, I keep laughing. I'm
You
not
can't
spelling
spell that shit. You can't spell it.
Zion Williamson faces a lawsuit after one of his ex-girlfriends filed an alleged sexual assault and abuse lawsuit.
But we know who the alleged
Oh
person
my
is.
God.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Who?
It's that fucking big booty.
It's not Mariah Mills.
Who is it then?
So
Wrong.
it's not her.
Tread
but
lightly. Who is it?
But from reading reports, I strongly think it's his baby mama.
The one that attacked the girl?
Yes.
Oh my God.
She even crazy.
Another nigga in the news for beating his woman.
No,
Okay,
he didn't
so-
do nothing. No. He didn't
So
do
let me read the
Every day
details.
now at this point.
Let me
See,
read the
here we go. Stop
details.
the manslander. He
I'm
did
not
do it.
manslander or anything. I love men.
He didn't do it.
Okay.
He didn't do it.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
See?
Yes.
Can I
Here we
get
go.
through it?
I can't wait till we talk about that shit. Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna say shit when you talk about that because you already
You
have
better
the
not fucking
idea.
not say shit.
Okay.
He got
Yes. We're gonna talk about it.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Go ahead.
Y'all got so excited just now. It's weird.
We're gonna talk about it.
Niggas just nutted just
Shut
to
up.
talk about that shit.
Oh, that's not. Okay. A woman identified as Jane Doe filed a lawsuit against the Pelicans player after alleged sexual assault and other claims. Her claim details 2 separate incidents where Williamson forced himself on her despite her refusal.
Damn.
The lawsuit also details an occasion where he took her phone and choked her out for quote-unquote talking too much.
What?
She also accuses Zion Williamson of threatening to have his security guard shoot her in the head while the security guard is present and armed. She also said that he threatened to have his guard kill her parents, claiming that he knew where they lived.
Fuck.
Come on. We believe this stupid shit.
Yeah, I do.
Doe's complaint also alleges a pattern of abusive.
I
Shut up, CEO. Doe's complaint also alleges a pattern of abusive and threatening behavior that spans multiple states throughout their relationship, which lasted from 2018 into mid 2023. And this is why I said I think it's the baby mama, because those dates fit the same time that they was together, and also in reading like statements from this Jane Doe's lawyer, they said that there are certain things that they cannot speak about because there's also a child custody case going on in the courts. So that's why I really think it's his baby mama.
That's crazy because it's crazy, and this is how I know I don't keep up with him. I didn't even know he had a baby mama.
Yeah, he did, and then he got with Mariah Mills after that, and then
so he had the baby before that shit with her.
And she tried to like hop on the bandwagon and file a lawsuit.
Right, I remember that shit.
And she tried to get Tony Busby. We know who Tony Busby is.
Fuck
and Tony Busby said, absolutely not. I'm not representing.
He turned it down?
He turned it down. So
Tony
this is
did?
bullshit.
I stood up. Well, surprisingly for him,
Yeah.
he must have knew it was bullshit.
The only
That's
thing-
crazy. If Tony turned it down, that's crazy.
The only thing Zion Williams is guilty of is fuck with these dumb derelict bitches. That's the only thing he's guilty of.
These what?
These dumb derelict bitches.
I hope
That's
the camera,
the only thing that
I
nigga
hope
is
the, I hope the
fucking
camera
guilty
zoom
of.
in on me.
Derelict
because-
Zion,
Crazy.
stop
Say
fucking
it
with these
again.
dumb derelict bitches.
Spell
Leave these fucking derelict bitches
Spell
alone.
derelict and use it in a sentence.
You spell it, motherfucker.
I
You
know
can't spell it shit either.
DERELICT, derelict. So I want you to
Nope.
use it. That
Nope.
is how you spell
That's how you
that.
Nope,
spell
Google
that.
it. Google
Oh
it.
my God.
Google
Okay. Well, anyway, Williams' legal team has denied all accusations, even
Absolutely.
calling them categorically false and reckless.
Categorically
They confirmed
false.
that Williamson did have a relationship with Jane Doe. However, he denies any wrongdoing and plans to countersue for defamation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Sid. I hate to do this
Go
to you,
ahead.
but
I
you
know
know
you
I
want
got to
to.
prove a point.
I know.
How did I spell that again?
You said
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
D-E-R-I-L-I-C-T-K-K-K-C-D.
Stupid motherfucker.
That's what you said.
Stupid motherfucker.
You
That's
said
not what I said.
D-E-R-I-L-I-C-T-K-K-D.
You gonna ask the English teacher to spell a word I know. You didn't even
spell
use it in the
Krzyzewski.
correct way.
You didn't spell Krzyzewski,
I don't-
English teacher.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest.
First of all, his name is not Shashkevsky. His name
I
is
said
Coach.
Krzyzewski.
Hey,
His name
not
is name.
Shashkevsky.
I didn't say that. What's his name?
Krzyzewski.
Say it. Say it.
Yeah, I don't
Say
know,
it.
but it started
Say
with K. I know
Say
that
it.
much.
Say it.
Karami? I don't
Say the
fucking
name.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, so shut the fuck up. Krzyzewski. Like I
But
said.
we're not talking about that. We're talking about
That's
your
not
use of
his
derelict.
name.
We're talking about your
Huh?
use of derelict.
So you got a word that you actually know how to spell and you want to say that you want to spell a word. Great.
Out of all of us in here, I hate to pull this on you. Out of all of us in this room,
You gotta fucking spell a
and
word.
excuse me if I'm wrong, there is one of us in here with an English degree. Out of all of us in this
spell a word.
room,
Here,
that
I'ma
was an
give-
English teacher.
I'ma give it
so
a
don't
fucking
play
round of-
with me. You
I'ma give
cannot
it-
spell it.
I'm gonna give you another round of applause for that. Give
Thank
a round of
you.
applause for motherfucking English teacher. You can't spell Krzyzewski.
My bad.
Fuck out of here. Shut up. Shut up, Amani.
You cannot spell a proper noun. A name is a proper noun.
That
don't know
nigga's
what
name
noun-
is
you
Mike
don't know what noun
Krzyzewski.
I'm gonna hit you with that, Amani. Shut the fuck up and smoke your weed. Shit.
That nigga don't know what adjectives mean.
Fuck.
You don't know what a noun means.
Fuck that.
Go ahead, move on. See it. My bad.
That nigga's name is Mike Krzyzewski. Mike Krzyzewski.
He said it right. To be honest.
The dude coach is Mike
Yes,
who?
Mike
That
Krzyzewski.
is from
I'm literally looking at
His
it.
name is Mike Krzyzewski. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
She look it up on Google.
Krzyzewski.
You the main one to say look it up on Google. You the main one to
Would
say
you
look
like
it up on
for me to
Google.
spell it for
The
you?
comments are gonna kill y'all on this one. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I
K-R.
don't say
Okay,
that name.
okay, I'm going to spell it.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
K-R-Z-Y.
I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to
Ooh,
tell y'all.
Put some spelling letters at the bottom, Swish, as she spell it.
K-R-Z-Y-Z-E-W-S.
You think about that
I'm
nigga
trying
off
to
Monsters,
tell
Inc.
y'all.
That's the niggas off Monsters Inc.
I'm trying to tell you. No, don't say nothing, bro. Please don't say nothing.
I just realized where he got
Please
that
don't
from.
say
I realized
nothing,
where he
bro.
got it from.
Huh?
You seen Monsters Inc?
Yeah.
The nigga with the one eye. That's
Mike
what they talking about.
Krzyzewski.
Mike Krzyzewski.
That
Mike Krzyzewski.
I love love being a Pixar kid. Oh my god.
Mike
Okay.
Krasowski.
All right.
All right, go ahead. You was right in that one, but you still was wrong with Daryl.
Mike
You used it in the wrong. You
Krasowski.
used it incorrectly anyway.
Mike Krasowski.
Please.
Go ahead.
Please.
But listen, all right, back to Zion.
Yes,
back to
back to
Zion.
Zion.
I do think this one thing that I agree with you on. I do think these young basketball players get in these league and they don't have guidance, right?
They
So
don't.
they don't have OGs like you, Polo. They don't have that. So
Why
they,
we OGs?
Because you
Polo,
old
we
as
OG?
shit, nigga.
You OGs, Polo?
yes, y'all.
Polo
OGs.
was. You OG because you old
Nah, I
as
think,
shit.
what was the levels? It was the triple OG? Okay.
Well, yeah,
triple
Polo,
Laton
there's a difference because Polo is wise. He's
Right.
a wise OG. You just a nigga
Triple
OG.
Laton
To
John.
be honest.
You just got the age.
But what I'm
That's it.
saying is he don't have guidance in his life. For I feel like, or if he does, nobody's really telling him the truth about
Yeah.
By these dumb
yeah.
derelict bitches.
Like it's not that where I feel like you gotta sign contracts, you gotta do NDAs. I don't think you gotta do all that, but you do have to have some type of discernment to when you're talking to people.
What are you doing?
He's hot.
She's trying to
He's going through
ash
menopause, so you
on-
can't move that
Amani,
fan.
that fan is on. Yeah, you got it the wrong way. No, Amani. Use another ashtray.
He's going through
You done
menopause.
fucked it up,
That attitude
Amani.
is
No,
nasty.
Amani, this way, Amani.
Point it to
No,
him,
Amani,
to him.
no.
To him, he's going through menopause. He's got to turn it back right there. There you go.
Yeah, just leave it right there. You feel it? You feel it?
I'm sorry, y'all. We interrupt this important broadcast.
Hey, Lena.
CEO is going through menopause right now, so
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'm
Okay, let me get through because I got one more. And
Yeah,
it's,
go ahead.
It's Diddy, so y'all know it's long.
No, Amani, no.
CEO deal with it so we can get through this shit.
Just be hot. Here, use these and fan yourself.
You feel better? Oh my god,
So dramatic.
I can't wait to clip this shit. CEO goes through menopause.
He's a fairy. Yep.
Yep. He's a fairy. Yep. My bad.
He be in there.
Sorry. Go ahead. He quit.
I quit this podcast.
Hey, I copyrighted that shit. You owe me $5, my boy.
Oh.
Show me the paperwork.
I'm like y'all friend. Never mind. I was about to say some shit. Y'all knew what I was talking about. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, y'all ready?
Oh,
Come
we
on
back,
for
we
real.
back,
All right,
we
we
back.
back. Diddy.
Diddy. Damn.
How about just let me read it and then y'all talk about it when I'm done?
Okay, that's fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough.
Y'all want to get through it.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, we in week 4 of the Diddy trial.
Diddy. The Dipper.
I'm going to not talk about every single witness that has testified.
Then you gotta get through it.
Don't fucking shush me, nigga.
You just
Shut up. Shut up.
said shit. Okay,
Shut up.
Okay.
All right, so I want to start off with week 4 with a removal. So the judge in this case, Judge Seremi,
Spell it.
Yeah, okay, the judge. She removed a woman from the courthouse after taking the bench for day 15 of the Fed's case against Sean P. Diddy Combs.
She moved too.
She removed a lady from the
lady,
courtroom
okay.
that was just watching.
okay.
According to the report, she was yelling and said in part, "Diddy, these motherfuckers laughing at you." When the judge called for her removal, Combs reportedly reacted, turning around in his seat.
Oh, he just turned around.
Yeah,
He didn't say nothing else, not waving.
yeah.
Okay.
But somebody's grandma was in there tripping.
So they also banned 2 other reporters from the courtroom. One of the reporters that they banned was like a social media reporter that was there that was covering the trial, and they leaked the real identity of the person that testified, whose name was Mia in this trial. So she was like a Jane Doe. Her name wasn't supposed to be released, and one of those social media bloggers released her name. So they have been banned from the courtroom. And then there's another social media person that hasn't done anything yet, but they have good intel that he's about to do basically the same thing to another witness. And so the next time he comes into court, they will ban him before any proceedings start.
And that's why people be getting that social media blogger and actual journalist shit. Fuck the hell up. You're not really journalist, but I'm a golf. I'm sorry.
So, one of the people that testified in the Diddy trial this week was Eddie Garcia. He was the hotel security guard that responded to the incident with Combs and Diddy, or with Combs and Cassie.
Oh, when he was fighting her by the elevator?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so he testified for about an hour and a half. He testified that about an hour and a half into his shift when Diddy's assistant KK, or Christina Korm, we can get to her later, called the hotel security desk. She asked him if he was familiar with the incident that happened that day, and asked if there was any way possible to get a copy of the video or see the video. They're getting into the RICO, right? Eddie Garcia said he shut the request down even after she allegedly said that Mr. Combs had been intoxicated and didn't remember anything happening. That same day, which was March 5th, 2016, Eddie Garcia says Diddy personally spoke to him about the footage. He says KK called the security desk later that night and passed the phone to Combs, who sounded very nervous and was talking really fast. The former Intercontinental employee said that Diddy admitted to having a little too much to drink and said that the surveillance footage could ruin him if it was leaked. Garcia apologized to Combs and reiterated what he told KK: contact management or get a subpoena. Additionally, subpoena. Yeah. Additionally, he said he documented the 3 phone calls in an email to his general manager and head of security. The email also noted that Diddy wanted a meeting over the incident and his concerns about the video. Later that night, while he was at home, Garcia got another call from KK. The witness added on stand that the call made him nervous because he had never shared at one point his personal number with them. Christina passed the phone to Diddy, who again pleaded with Garcia about how the video could ruin him. The former guard said Diddy told him he sounded like a good guy who wants to help. Garcia said he apologized to Combs and said he didn't have access to the surveillance footage. However, Diddy allegedly persisted and promised to take care of him, which he interpreted as financially. As for the transaction, Garcia testified that he called his boss, Bill Medrano, who agreed to hand over the video footage for $50,000. Garcia called KK back and Diddy agreed, allegedly saying, "Eddie, my angel, I knew you could do it. I knew you could help." Garcia said Medrano was the one who downloaded the video from the servers the next day, which was March 7th. He gave it to him on a thumb drive. Garcia met Diddy that same day at a high-rise building, and during the meeting, Garcia testified that Combs was smiling, excited, happy, and called him Eddie, my angel. The former guard said he was nervous, which caused his voice to crack, leading Diddy to order KK to bring him tea. Garcia then gave Diddy the thumb drive, and the producer left the room with it before returning to confirm that it was the only copy. He called his boss, who confirmed the drive was the only copy. Ultimately, Garcia said he signed an NDA after conversation with Diddy about how Israel Flores would not be on board with covering up the incident and the footage. If you don't remember, Israel Flores was the first person ever to testify in the Diddy case, and he was also another hotel worker at the Intercontinental Hotel.
And that's the one that signed the NDA?
No.
He didn't sign an NDA?
Garcia is the one that signed the NDA.
All right.
Israel Flores didn't want nothing to do with this. He didn't want to help with the video, none of that. So when Garcia signed his NDA, he basically signed it telling Diddy, like, Flores is not going to be on board with this, so you need to know this, right?
Right.
So he said that Flores was a very by-the-book guy, and the jury at this time was allowed to see photos of the NDA, which was dated March 7, 2016, on a letterhead from Combs Companies. Garcia admitted that he signed the documents without reading them thoroughly, including a part about a $1 million penalty if he breached and ever told somebody about this incident.
They gotta be careful with them NDAs for real.
Yep.
They slip that shit. That little,
is a legal
them
document.
little payouts and shit. Them
That's how
little
they get you.
penalties. They be slipping them shits in fine print, boy.
So Garcia said Diddy used the machine to count out $100,000 in front of him and offered him the opportunity to count it himself.
How much money?
$100,000. Remember now, the manager only wanted $50,000 to give him the video.
Right.
Nah, go ahead.
Diddy gave him $100,000. The former guard said he declined and stood to leave, but got nervous when Combs offered to walk him to the lobby. Downstairs, Garcia said Diddy advised him not to make any big purchases with the cash, and they went their separate ways. Garcia testified that he kept $30,000 of the money and gave $50,000 to his boss, Medrano, and the other $20,000 went to another guard, Henry Elias, who worked that same day on March 5th. So they all had an alibi. No money was ever given to Israel Flores.
Yeah, because he said he didn't want to get it.
So my thing is, if that was the only copy, where did that copy come from?
It wasn't the only copy, though. You know why?
Right.
Because the server was on the cloud.
Yep.
Oh.
So that was the only
They
physical.
downloaded
Yeah, that
bitch
was the only
from the
physical
cloud.
copy.
Yep.
And so if the
Everything
police
in the
subpoenaed
cloud.
the hotel, they had those records.
I be telling people all the time, when shit is connected to a cloud, it never
It's never-
disappears.
yeah, it's
Never
never
disappears.
I literally went into the iCloud and shit. I found shit from like 2014, like from old iPhones and shit. Like that shit never disappears. Never. Diddy is diabolical.
Did he
So
fucked up on that
speaking
one?
of
He did.
KK or Christina Korn, for those of you who don't know, she has been called by Diddy his right hand woman. So I learned something interesting today. Diddy is not the only defendant on this RICO case. So remember how we kept saying, why is Diddy the only person on this RICO case? He's not. There are at least 3 other defendants on this RICO case.
Oh.
One of whom I am like 98% sure is KK. Okay, she is complicit in everything he's done. She has
did
been
right
mentioned
here.
numerous times on the stand. And what the feds are doing is they're only unsealing the names of the additional defendants after they testify in Diddy's case.
Oh yeah, she's trying to get some years off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was there. She saw everything.
She saw everything.
She
from
saw
day one.
everything.
Yeah.
How long she been his assistant?
Years, decades.
You know
Yeah,
what's
she's
interesting?
everything.
Who I want to see, obviously,
Farnsworth Bentley?
Farnsworth Bentley.
He know too much, and I think he
Where
signed
the
that NDA
fuck
too.
is
He
he
signed
at?
the NDA.
But so is he not testifying?
No,
He's not testifying. They don't have like Quincy from Day 26 testifying. I don't think it's a lot of people that they not having testifying.
Farnsworth, you know how much fucking vital information he knows?
But there was a girl that testified today. I forgot her name. It started with a B. But she was like she worked for Diddy, and she was also a friend of Cassie. And she recalled incidents where Diddy also threatened to kill her. She backed up incidents where there was a time that Cassie and Diddy was throwing knives at each other. Diddy threw a knife at Cassie. Cassie threw it back. Like, I'm fed up with this shit. There was situations where Diddy himself came to the girl that testifies apartment, her high-rise apartment, and dangled her at 115 feet over her balcony. And said
Allegedly.
and he allegedly told her, "I am the fucking devil. I will fucking kill you. Do you know what the fuck you did?" And she was like, "What did I do? What did I do?" Like, she had no idea.
They paying Diddy out to be like this comic book villain, and it's not funny. But every time you hear some new shit about this nigga Diddy did, it's like,
He
nigga
did that
Diddy,
shit.
what was you doing? Dangling
Too
bitches
much
over
power.
the balcony like he the Sopranos and shit.
He
like,
thought
what
he
the-
was Ghost on something. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
They like. I actually want to get in on his bet. They got I don't know where is it at. Yeah, they got a bet. Like if Diddy, it was 18% that he don't go to jail. It was like I think 21% that he will go to jail. But niggas actually got wages on Diddy and going to jail or not going to jail.
Why are we betting on this shit?
I want some nigga put like 5,000 that he won't go to jail.
Let me tell y'all niggas one thing y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna
This
bet on
shit
some
crazy.
shit, bro. Y'all gonna bet on
This
some
shit
shit.
crazy. This
Wow.
shit crazy.
So next week we got how many? Well, we still
We're
got a
supposed to
ways
be what,
to go.
11 weeks of the trial, right?
Well, a normal RICO case is 8 to 12. So we
Okay.
only on week 4. We
Week
halfway
4,
there.
okay.
We only threw a handful of witnesses.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
so
yeah.
many witnesses.
So
Y'all
many,
got to
yeah.
think they've been building this case for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
They have so much to go
Yeah.
through, so much to.
Yeah. Now, so I,
unseal.
because
Wow.
before I gotta recant my statement because before I was like up to this
Where the
point.
RICO? It ain't no
Wait,
RICO.
whoa, wait.
He did that shit. Where the proof at?
Let's go back.
That is. Hold on.
Let's go back.
Hold on, let me tap because that is what you said.
Let's go back to the tape. So I said up until this point that Diddy right now is innocent. That was like 2 weeks ago that I said that. Now we get into nitty gritty now to get into the RICO shit. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Diddy, you about to go down, son. You gonna do some time, nigga.
Because
You gonna do some time, nigga.
Eddie
You gonna do
Garcia
some time.
testimony in itself, using KK to have her call other people to pay them off to get rid of evidence.
Yeah, that's RICO. That's it.
And that's just one instance.
Yeah, that's
and you
one-
know, for
and
a
we still got
RICO,
6 more weeks
and
to
I
go.
think a lot of people are so concerned because they like the sex trafficking. That's the biggest part of RICO. A lot of people don't understand. On the RICO, there are a list of charges that you are charged with, and they only have to get you for one,
yeah.
in order to get you for the whole RICO.
Yeah, Diddy going down, bro.
Yeah, he definitely
Diddy
is.
going.
But Dirk
And-
coming home though.
Huh?
Lil Durk coming home.
Yeah,
shout out
to
Lil
Dirk.
Durk.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
judge said, "Man, listen, man, I ain't convinced y'all got enough evidence on this murder for hire."
Free the voice,
Fuck
man.
that.
Free the
Like,
voice.
how y'all
man.
know? They was like
Yeah.
the judge told the prosecution, like, I'm not convinced y'all have enough to say he definitively was involved in the murder for hire.
Right.
Oh, that's
plot.
right. Free
and
Dirk,
she
yo.
said that yes, even though he could have been like talking about it, how do prosecution know with his power and his status as an entertainer that somebody didn't do this to try to boost up to him or like boost their status to
Right.
him?
Yeah.
So you can't say that he definitively did it. And the judge
Shout
said,
out.
"You
One
better
thing
hurry
about
up."
Lil Durk, that
Yeah.
nigga is
He's smart.
Smart as fuck.
He's smart, man.
Smart
Shout out
as
to
fuck.
Dirk. Y'all know who else coming
Smart
home?
as fuck. Who that?
Pooh Shiesty.
Oh yeah, his
Who
time
Shiesty?
almost up.
Oh, Pooh Shiesty.
Shout out
He
to
went
the
in what,
Shiesties.
2020, right?
Yes,
Who
get that shit back
cares?
in blood. He better come home.
Who cares about
Okay, because nigga, what?
All right, yeah. Free
No, let
Pooh
Pooh
Shiesty.
Shiesty come home if he want to. Then
Dirk is a better artist than Pooh Shiesty.
Oh
well, we'll see.
We gotta free the voice.
I mean,
What is Pooh Shiesty? The ski mask nigga? Huh? You ski mask
listen.
nigga.
When CEOs say certain shit, we
You
just
just
learn to,
gotta,
like,
you just
put
let
that
him
shit
talk
in.
it out. Like
If it's not Biggie, he don't give a fuck.
Baby, baby.
Biggie was gay.
Now that's the nigga that ate ass.
Shut up.
That's the nigga that.
There's no Biggie slander on this podcast.
But what was that? What
That
was
nigga
what did he
died in a
say?
car crash.
I'll eat your daddy ass.
No, he said I suck your daddy
Oh,
dick.
my bad.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You know what Diddy said? In it.
Literally.
But Diddy wrote that ball for him though.
Oh my God, right.
Did he say he'd rather have sex with RuPaul than fuck SWV?
Not gonna
Who said
lie.
that?
Biggie.
Oh, well, Biggie.
Let me ask a question.
He get a pass.
Hypotheticals here. If Biggie was still alive, you think he'd be involved with this case?
Yes, absolutely.
He going to jail?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He ain't going to jail. No. He nigga from Brooklyn. He ain't going to jail.
What that mean, nigga?
Nah, we ain't doing that stupid shit. But he would probably, you know.
All right,
He's in on
let's
it.
go back to his earlier years before. Like, you don't think Biggie was involved in some of that shit?
No.
Because let's be clear.
I don't
No,
think
no,
he
no.
was.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah,
I don't think he was. I think he was literally like.
Nah, he
I'm gonna
wasn't.
tell you this. What I
Y'all see
think.
my eye twitching? Cause
I think Biggie was like one of those kids like from the projects, didn't know nothing. You signed to somebody like Bad Boy. You working under Diddy. Diddy is a master manipulator. He is a narcissist. He's gonna see that weakness and extort that shit to the highest level, make you feel good. I don't think Biggie was
I don't
complicit
know.
in
The
nothing.
suck your daddy dick line just got me thinking.
Listen, Biggie, he a nigga from Brooklyn, so he used Diddy as a competitive advantage to get ahead. And once he found out, like, yo, this nigga's really, he a snake. Let me get the fuck up out of here, because he had contracts to get the fuck up out of here. Diddy found out, because Diddy's a nigga from Harlem's about money. Nah, nigga, you can get out of here off this nigga. Killed that nigga so he can make residuals off this nigga for life. And that's what basically happened. You know
I ain't
what I'm
gonna
saying?
lie. The suck your daddy dick still got me questionable, but we'll leave that.
I still think it is just so.
That wasn't no fucking AI. He wrote that line. He wrote that fucking line.
Biggie was
I
more
still
like
That was
think
not
it is
AI. He
just
wrote that fucking line.
So ironic that.
Wait, hold on. So you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You done?
I'm
You
done
sure?
with it, man.
Because we gotta get. Because before I get to my what would you do?
Oh my God! Hurry up with this
You got
topic.
the mic? You got the mic?
Hurry up
Let's
with this
do
fucking
Tara's
topic.
segment
Get the
first
fuck-
and then
no,
come
no,
back.
This
no.
gonna go on.
We're not
It's
gonna go on.
11,
We're gonna cut it.
11.
Listen, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it real short.
No, y'all not.
We gonna
'Cause
cut it real
What
short.
you gonna do? This is not a topic to where you cut
Stop.
it
See,
short.
you cutting into the
Listen,
time.
I'm about to tell you how it go because you gonna speak this and then you saying cut it short. Nobody else gonna have a chance to speak, so it's gonna be like yo opinion. Let's wait and save this for after our segment.
Fuck that. No, we're gonna say this shit now. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Cause it's too hot. It's too hot.
I just be over.
Yeah, I gotta say now
This-
because you
this
know
is why
niggas
we
was
wanna
a
quit
no
this podcast every week.
stop because niggas was attacking DDG, and this is why in certain situations I sit, I watch, I look, and I don't say shit. Because when it comes to that type of shit, it gets real finicky, and the females start attacking, and niggas start being retroactive, like no, and the females like yeah. So I was like, I ain't say nothing. Y'all didn't hear me say nothing about the situation. You talked about it. I didn't say shit.
You done been through a minute and
But-
ain't said shit yet. Get to the point.
But shut up. But it came out today. Because DDG released these text messages and all this shit about her
No,
Haley.
you're saying
Haley.
it wrong. He
I don't-
did not
I-
release shit.
You didn't want to talk about it. Let me talk about it.
You're
You didn't-
saying the facts wrong. If you're
I
going to
don't care.
report
I
on
don't
it,
care.
say it
You didn't
right.
want to talk
He
about
didn't
it.
release shit.
You said
They
you didn't
released-
want to talk about because y'all had hot topic. So I'm going to tell you how the fuck
All right,
I
well,
want to say.
you're already
So DDG
spreading
came
negative
out.
information.
Topics with
And-
CEO.
Yep, with me, CEO, nigga. He came out with all the text messages.
He didn't release
with Haley.
them.
I don't give a fuck who released them. The shit is online. They got them online.
He
And-
released them through the court. Say that. Say
He
correctly.
submitted them through his
I am not
his
politically correct.
counterclaim.
This is I don't give a fuck about none of that
Oh,
shit.
God.
I
Please
saw this
play my
shit
solitaire.
and it was sent to me. I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna talk about it." I text chat. I'm like, "You gonna talk about it?" She said, "Nope." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna talk about it."
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the fuck away. I want to do it.
God, get to the point.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! So this nigga DDG got all these text messages, and I feel like he held these back to protect her image. But Haley, you a crazy motherfucking bitch. You putting air tags and all types of shit in this nigga fucking car. You doing all types of shit, putting restraining orders on this nigga. And this nigga
In my
was trying, shut up. And he trying to protect your ass. And now all this shit is come out about your ass. Now the role has reversed. Because all the women I was like, oh, DDG, you did this. Oh, DDG this. Oh, DDG that. Now what the fuck you gotta say?
I hate niggas for real.
Haley, you a crazy motherfucking bitch.
I do.
I definitely think he's.
You got your
genuine.
car,
I
Haley.
fall in love with
You got
men
your
every
car.
day, but then
You
you
owe
realize you hate
DDG
niggas
apology.
sometimes.
Now, granted, y'all both did some shit, okay?
Every
But
time.
y'all try to slander this man, and the whole world try to slander DDG like he did some crazy shit wrong. And then now, when he wants his son, custody of his son, now all here go the women. Oh, that's spiteful. Oh, but y'all didn't say shit when Haley wanted custody of the son, right? Like, I'm tired of this double standard shit, and I'm going to say this, right? 'Cause I told you a situation happened to me. So when I was in high school,
Oh gosh.
this young chick I was smashing, right?
This was 1942.
I don't give a fuck what year it was. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't give a fuck. It
You
was
see
in
how
high
niggas
school.
be holding on the shit from high school,
Wait,
right?
I told you, let me get through this. I told you I'd text y'all before the shit. I was like, let me get my shit. Then I tell you motherfuckers.
And what did
I'm
I
like,
respond
shut the
back?
fuck
What
up.
did I
Shut up,
respond
shut
back?
up.
The
So
fuck?
I went through a situation, right? And I'm going to tell you why we can't believe a lot of these women, because a lot of these women are vindictive, they spiteful,
That's
and they
crazy.
have these agendas against niggas. When shit don't go their way, they want to attack the niggas, they want to bury the niggas, they want to do whatever they want to do, however they could do it to fucking kill these niggas' characters. So let me tell you this quick story. I was in high school, I had this shit with Smash her. So one day she came over to my crib. I said, no, I don't want to fuck you, hoe. No, I'm done. She got mad. She threw the Vaseline, all types of shit at me. I'm like, get the fuck out my crib. Get out. You crazy? Get the fuck out. She got out, right? I'm on chilling on the stoop with my niggas. We chilling. Oh, they's like, yo, Twan, yo, she coming. She came. I walked away. I went upstairs. My mom like, come upstairs, Twan. Come upstairs. This bitch done fucking hit her head against the wall, all types of shit, bloody her whole shit up, and she went to the house. I'm upstairs in my crib,
I done zoned out.
playing the game, minding my business. I get a call.
Tears.
You done hit my daughter. You
That's
beat
so
my
bad.
daughter. Whoa, what? The cops came into my house and arrested me. They put me in cuffs. I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Yo, we got a report that you beat and raped the girl. What? I locked in fucking booking, nigga. I mean,
Is
what
this
crazy
nigga night?
niggas. I'm sitting there, what you in for?
Is this nigga night?
Shut. Let me get through it. So I'm just, long story short. So the only reason why I got out because I guess they did a rape test, whatever, and found out that I
Rape
didn't
kit.
actually rape. Yeah, I didn't actually rape the young woman. But if they didn't do that, based off her just saying, "Yo, this nigga hit me," I was gonna go to jail. So Haley said, "Oh, this nigga did this."
Halle.
And Halle, what the fuck her name is? I'm just saying, niggas, we got to fucking watch who we bang with. We got to protect ourselves because these women out here are very spiteful and they will believe the woman over us instantly. We got no say-so. This chick done beat the fucking shit out of her own self and I was locked up because they believed her. They didn't even want to hear shit I had to say. I was like, yo, what? Shut up. Yo, no, yo, shut up. What the fuck you mean?
Oh my God.
So DDG, listen, I feel for you, dog. Whatever you did, you gotta live with that shit. But I'm just saying, on defense of you and this crazy bitch Halle, because we see the text messages, that was a crazy bitch, and I get it. You try to protect her and her image and try to keep that shit under wraps, but you
my
had no
God.
choice but to put it out and make her look crazy. I digress.
Tom that juice.
What?
Tom that juice. It's not clock that tea. Tom that juice. For the boy.
Wow.
Tom that juice.
That was a mouthful.
I had to get it off my chest.
Tom
I had to get it off
and
my
juice.
chest. All right, so what would you do? What would you
No,
do?
see, that's what I'm talking about. How did you immediately go into the what would you do?
Because I told
Now
you,
we,
we're going to say
no. Now we have to talk about that.
No, we're not going to talk about it.
Yes, we are, because I have something to say now. Oh, now it's.
God.
Now
Oh,
it's.
my
Oh,
God.
Nobody
my
wanted
God.
to talk about it. We was
No.
good. We was good. Y'all good, right? Y'all good?
Here we
Everybody
go.
good? Good.
I'm
good.
gonna
We
remind
good.
you, like I just
We
said
good.
to him.
We good.
No
good.
Oh,
offense
my
to
God.
anybody.
We're not gonna
listening to
talk
your
about it.
audience.
Here we
no,
go.
we're gonna talk about it.
What would you do?
No, we're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Listen, I get the point. Did you put my mic? That's not even
Damn,
my
this
mic.
nigga the mic. Nigga switched it up. Yo, hold on, he switched it up.
Yes.
No, that's just.
There you go. Okay, go ahead.
Listen,
I'm not gonna rebuttal.
I got what you were saying, right? I get what you're saying. One thing I always want to tell y'all, and I say this every time we talk about this, we have to stop generalizing every woman. So when you use certain stuff, it's just say some women, because not all women like that.
I didn't say all women.
No, but when you like in a text message in our group chat today, even just now, you did. You don't mean it. I know that you don't mean it, but say some women, not all, because that girl was
Majority.
fucked up. See, that's it, because it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Two, I do think.
What?
All right, so with discussions like this, it's hard to have an honest discussion because it's always gonna go back to a gender war, right?
It is.
Women against men against women. Women
is.
hate men hate women, and
No.
people lump each other in the same groups. I don't hate men at all. I love niggas. I love it. I love them, right? But I can also recognize, and I'm old enough to recognize where women have to take accountable for the dumb shit that they do, right?
But they don't. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said that
Some
out loud.
women do though.
Listen, don't play with me.
I said that out loud.
Women have to take accountability for the dumb shit that they do.
Absolutely.
On some hand, men got to too, right? That's why I told you earlier, although these text messages came out, and I said it in the text message to you, I said, damn, that's some emotional shit. And that sounds like somebody who was like
They're just emotional.
unstable and emotional. That sound, everything they said is unstable. However, two things can be true at once. She could have acted like that, but he still could have beat her ass. Like,
What?
he's not playing with that. It would be one thing if she was the only person that accused him of beating him. But she's not. Two other women came out years before and accused him. My grandma used to say, one person is one thing. Two people, hold on. Now three, bruh, come on. At what point do we say, bruh, these women are not
Something wrong with
lying?
you, yeah.
Two things can be true at once. I think we have to recognize that. It's not always a bitches dirty, da-da-da, and these niggas fucked up, they done. It's not always that. Two things can be done at once. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do think this was an irresponsible relationship. I think neither one of them should have been with each other. I always said at this point, Halle knew better because Ruby Rose had said all this shit about him and still tried to defend that nigga when they was on good terms. So she knew better for real. So that's why I don't have that much sympathy for her. However, I think it is a point of they both was unstable. They both was crazy. And on both ends, because she put her hands on him too, I think they was putting their hands on each other. I think we should leave it at what that is. That's what. Also, one question to the cameras and stuff. DDG wants sole custody and shit, right? So why when she tried to give him sole custody before he said no? Can we answer that? Anybody can answer that?
So this what I've seen. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen that she put in a emergency. Well, not emergency. She put in a full custody.
That's the
order
shit that started all
when
this off, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he wanted to go somewhere internationally, or he didn't want
No,
to
that's not
say
why.
that where he was taking his son.
That's not why. She put in that request for sole custody because she's about to film another movie in Italy,
For 3
and she
months.
had already tried in advance to set up a visitation schedule or work something out before she even took this to the court, and that was part of the text messages that was submitted in that packet for support for a custody agreement in family court. She had already
go to what her custody shit was, because he wanted to go somewhere with his son and he didn't want to let her know where he was taking his son. So she put in
that was a situation before, though. That
Right, it was
wasn't
before.
in regards
But this-
to,
but-
but that was just as supporting evidence as to some of the things as to why they cannot come to a
Right.
mutual agreement about the child. That
That's-
was her supporting
that's-
argument.
that's
is
why
that
I'm saying-
he does things like this and
Right.
not tell me where he's going. So how would I be able to trust him
Right.
with my child? And I'm all the way in.
That's
Israel.
what I'm
Trust
saying.
him.
That's part of it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all have to look at
You got
everything.
air tags in the
Trust
fucking
what
video.
you-
Okay, and again, hold on, because let me say this. I feel like also the media is spinning that because let's be realistic. How many parents put air tags with their kids at all times?
All the
if
kids
they
that go to my after school got air tags
Even
labeled
if you
bags.
with the parent, because you just don't, something could happen. This is the world of anything could happen to your kid.
Right.
This
The way they
woman-
snatching kids.
Whoa.
You will
Whoa,
be
let her do
surprised.
it.
A lot of people are putting air tags on their kids, in their soles of their shoes,
Yes, they are.
on their
Mamas.
book bags. They're sewing it into hats.
I'm literally,
and stuff like
I'm
that.
literally
You would be
telling,
so surprised.
I'm literally telling y'all there are like little kitty, like bear keychains that
On
look
Amazon,
like keychains,
yeah.
but their parents are slipping
Air
air
tags
tags in
in
it.
them.
Literally, I want to say 75% of the kids at my after school have those things on there.
There's nothing wrong with air tags, but this woman said, "I heard you fuck Lala." He didn't respond back. She said, "I'm gonna kill myself."
She crazy.
She can raise him as my child. You and her can raise him. She
crazy.
can raise him as my son.
Crazy.
Again,
I mean, as her
think-
son.
Again, y'all have
I
never
don't trust
been
you
a
with my
woman in
kid.
love. Let me say
I don't
this.
trust you with my kid.
Y'all, none of y'all as
Crazy.
men have ever been a woman in love. Okay, women in
Care about
love
none of that.
is very emotional,
Mm-hmm.
and
I don't
Nah,
care
there's
about none of
something-
that. Once you,
Couple with,
Although-
something
couple with
internally
that, couple
going
with that
on.
You
postpartum
can say
depression.
exactly,
shit
and that's
like
what I was
that.
just about to
Couple
say.
with that postpartum depression.
although,
is
although
use
you know
postpartum
that
depression.
might
It
not
is.
have
That's exactly
been
what that
the
is.
best
Don't use
response.
that.
yeah.
Again, y'all, we have to look at this case in totalitarian.
They're not
not
looking
just
at it.
what we see on the media on this side or that
Niggas
side.
are,
you're
niggas
crazy.
are
We
getting
have to
their
look at it
favorites.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
What caused
You're a
them to
crazy
get to
bitch,
this
Haley.
point? What was it that he did or what was it that she did to the other person?
Right.
What did they do to each other to make
Right.
them so far apart from each other?
Right.
And honestly, I don't even think it's that bad of a situation. I think it's just postpartum. She didn't have the accurate support that she needed during
She was
postpartum.
unstable.
I'm gonna tell you.
Literally, we just said we think she. I
It's
never
just
said she was
postpartum,
right.
like, we not
so
saying
y'all
it's
bringing up
right.
these text
We not-
messages. Never. I said she was unstable. What I asked was because a part of that package that Sid told you about, she asked him to take custody of the son. He said no. So why is it no then and not no now? That's the
Right.
question I'm asking y'all, and nobody's answering that.
Listen.
What?
And
No.
then-
Answer
Because
this question.
because
Why?
she just publicly humiliated him and made him seem like he was a
No.
bad father.
No,
so now
this
he
was-
feel
no,
like
this was
This
text
was before.
messages. This was
I'm
before.
I'm not
all this
saying
came
I'm not saying
out.
nothing about text messages. I'm saying what she just did. He was like, I'm gonna keep it cool. All these text messages you sent, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna expose you. I'm not gonna do nothing. We going through what we going through.
You're not
just
answering my
Point,
question.
though.
You're not answering my question.
He is.
I'm
Well, no,
asking-
yes, I
what we're
am. I'm
saying-
answering you.
Okay.
You saying why do he want custody now?
No, we're saying now all of a sudden you want custody, but when she tried to give you that same custody earlier,
Why did he say
you
no?
didn't want it.
I don't care about
now
it. I
all
didn't
of
want
a
it now.
sudden
Why did he say no before?
it's now taking my
Because
son.
he still wanted them to still be cordial until she publicly humiliated him. Now he like, all right, fuck that. I'm gonna do you how you did me.
No.
when you really the one in the wrong. You're really
She
the crazy one, not me.
She asked for custody even before the reports came out,
Right.
before all this blew up.
A year ago.
She asked for custody a year ago before we all knew this. He said no. So let me ask
Okay.
you why. But this is a year ago. So let me ask you, why did he say no then?
I just told you
Okay,
because they
listen,
was
let me
still trying to
answer-
be
let me answer the
cordial.
question.
Hold on.
Can I answer
They
the
was
question?
still trying to be cordial.
Hold on,
He
Swiss.
didn't.
Let me
He
an-
didn't
let
go
me-
public until she went public.
All right, let me answer the question.
Yeah,
Let me
answer
answer
it,
the question.
answer it, 'cause I
So
wanna
let me
know.
answer the question, right? So, and I could just do it based off experience, right? So, when people put out what they want people to see, we don't know these people
Right.
from a hole in the wall. We don't know what goes on in their bedroom. We don't know what goes on in their household.
they
We don't
rich
know.
ass business.
So he could put out something. If he would have put that out first, we would have believed DDG.
Exactly.
She put that out first. We believe Haley, right? We don't know. So I'm going based off experience. So me in my last situation, we put out what we want to put out. Yeah, we a happy family. Yeah, behind closed doors, shit is fucked up. So Haley will put out, DDG will put out what they want the public to put out. I'm thinking in this situation, right? DDG was probably talking to Haley like, yo, he probably was fucking with Haley, yo, she a good girl, and then found out like, yo, there's some shit with her, right? So, all right, it's some shit with her. I'm a rising streaming figure. You already with Beyonce. You already got movies out. You are more prominent than me. I'm not gonna put you out there like that. Let's try to go behind closed doors and figure this shit out. It seems like Haley got her feelings. Whatever happened, we don't know. We don't know these people from a hole in the wall. We only know what is put out. So it could have been a situation where they talked and Haley was like, let me get this shit out first. So the public perception of me looked like I did this shit first. And even after that, DDG said, whatever, and still just left it. And that was months ago. And he didn't say nothing. And then next thing that came out was Haley put out a restraining order. DDG still didn't say nothing. It was still under wraps. He was still cool. He probably talked to Haley behind doors and Haley, why are you doing this shit, bro? Yo, bro, let's try to figure this shit out. You know, you here, I'm here. Let's figure. I'm just saying this is real. Like it's not about accountability.
It is about
It's not. It's only what they put out. We don't know these motherfuckers. We don't know what goes on behind the doors. We don't know. So the public opinion.
I can say from experience when me and my baby mama.
So now when DDG puts out text messages and shit like that, that's going against what everybody thought Haley was. Niggas like, oh. Well, we owe this because he probably tried to keep that under wraps. Like, I don't want to do this to you.
There's no accountability here.
We don't know these people. I'm saying based off experience.
But you don't know these people.
A lot of shit.
You don't know
and
these people.
Women
But
are very
you're
spiteful.
believing the text message that came
I'm
out.
not
but you don't know these
believing.
people.
I'm just going on based off experience.
But
So
you don't
it
know
looks
these
like
people.
something that I've been through
no
that a
accountability
woman
here.
do. It's not even about accountability.
It is. I really
Nope.
think it is. I
Nope.
think honestly, like I said, I'm gonna leave it at this. I think it's on both sides. I think Haley's at fault. I think DDG's at fault. I think it's on both sides. There was a discussion where she asked him to take custody, and he brought it up first before she even said it. He brought it up. Your boy did, not her. He brought it up on stream and said it before she even responded back to it. He brought it up first. So for a person that's trying to save somebody, that's not saving somebody. He brought it up first, told her her no, he didn't want to take custody. Now all of a sudden he wants sole custody. I think it's a battle. It's a power struggle. I think it's a power struggle. You don't know these people, but you have an opinion saying DDG, bless you, bro. You know, I'm on my knees. Bro, you got this. You didn't know these people, but you said that. So
I don't know these people.
I think there's a power struggle. I think it's at fault, both of them. I think both of y'all need some counseling. I think both of y'all need some counseling. I think it's a power struggle. I think both of y'all are at fault. I think they were irresponsible having a baby.
Why did you think this? Why did you think this the other week when the messages came out with DDG? You didn't say this the other week.
On my Twitter, I've been talking about this on my Twitter for the longest. The text messages were clear. He beat her, and I've said this, and I'm not changing stances. He still is wrong, but now that I see these text messages, I am taking accountability and saying, hey, this girl crazy too. So my stance is not changing. Don't get it twisted. It's not changing. I think both of them are wrong. This
is why I don't get caught up
it's
in
a gender
all this
war.
celebrity
It's gonna be a gender war.
hoopla. Because if you look at Pat Poose and Remy, right?
It's gender wars.
It's just like it was black love. Like Pat Poose was trying to, from what I seen, was trying to save the marriage, right? Because Remy cheated. He was like, yo, I made a vow to this lady. I'm going to work with her. We ain't gonna put this on social media. Let's figure this shit out. But Remy seemingly looked like the type of person that said, yo, fuck it. I'm going to do what I got to do. And this shit got out. And then Pat Poose was the one trying to save face. And then at a particular point, Pat Poose felt like he had to defend himself. And that's what he did.
Any of these
and that's what he did. And that's what he did. But y'all women, so y'all going to take the women's side. It's okay.
I'm not taking Remy's side.
None of what we said in the last 15
15
minutes was on any women's side. We said there was accountability on both sides.
It's okay.
You want us to villainize her, and I'm not doing it. All I said was she's wrong and he's wrong.
I don't want y'all to villainize her.
Yes, you do. That's what you want me to do. I'm not doing it.
I don't want y'all to villainize
I'm not doing
Haley. No, I'm just saying that niggas was attacking DDG crazy
because he was
on
wrong.
the internet.
He was
crazy.
Wrong. And now they are attacking
killing
her.
this nigga
because he was jealous about Brent Faiyaz.
Killing this nigga. And I'm
Which
like,
was
and
not
I
even
stayed
true.
out of it because I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. I don't know the story. I don't know these people. I'm not gonna comment on it. I don't know. But then when I saw those shit, I'm like, whoa. Now I gotta comment.
I'm just thinking about the child safety.
It was warranted.
The child safety. That's all I'm thinking about.
She's
safer with the child safer with him because he was on stream. She talking about something. If you don't get on stream, I'm gonna kill myself. She in the house talking about something. If you don't get on stream,
those text messages was damaging.
For him to have that baby,
killing
all of
himself.
in that house is crazy. So
usually when a mama kill herself, she take the baby with her.
I'm gonna just say this.
Shit like that.
I ain't even gonna do it. What would you do? I'm just gonna say this. I'm just saying, like, we get caught up in these celebrity lives so much, and we sitting here on a podcast talking about celebrity lives, and we don't know dog shit about the celebrities. We only know what is put out to us in the media, and we sit here and we talk about it based on non-factual shit that we don't know about. We only know about shit that they put out. We don't know what goes on in their bedroom. We don't know what goes on with their families. We don't know. Somebody put a tweet out or some shit out, and niggas run with it. And then somebody come and rebuke that. We take that and we run with it. That's why a lot of times I don't say shit because I don't know these people. But if there's a situation where it seems like that if I've been through it and I could talk on it, then I'm gonna say yeah, because I've been through a particular situation, so I could talk on it. And that's why I talked on it with DDG, because I've been in a situation when a chick said that I hit her and all types of shit, and I didn't. I'm just saying, women have a lot of power, and
experiences
the
gonna
world
dictate your opinions too. Because
women will. I mean, people will believe a woman quicker than a man. We all know that. They will believe a woman quicker than a man. A woman can say, yo, this nigga sexually assaulted me, and they're going to chastise that nigga. If a nigga say this woman is sexually assaulted me, nigga, you a pussy. Why, she ain't sexually assault you. There's a double standard when it comes to a female and a man. We all know that. It's a double standard. I'm just saying, let's have an even playing field. Let's all gather the facts before we make a biased opinion about something when we don't know all the facts and we don't know the people and we haven't been in a situation. That's all I'm saying, because we get on these platforms and we talk crazy shit, and then that's when the comments come in. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. This, that, and the third, because we are not informed enough. We just base. Denzel Washington, I fucking love this quote. He said, yo, in the media, it's all about who's first, not who's right. As media personalities, we have to get it right. Fuck being first. Fuck talking about it first. Fuck getting it out first. Let's let the shit die down and let's be right. Because I'd rather us be right than put some shit out and we looking crazy out here. Let's be right. That's it.
You just said a whole bunch of shit about not commenting on shit, but before that, you said a whole bunch of commenting on that shit.
Listen.
I'm just a little confused.
That's
You
why I
also cleared the entire room out with that rant. So thanks for that.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Everything he said, he like literally contradicted himself because he does this every week. We are a podcast that does this. God forbid, what if it comes out that these text message stuff is fake? What are you going to say then? Are you going to apologize and take accountability? No,
He's gonna say fuck that.
Yeah, he gonna say fuck that. Well, I think what you
I'm
said.
I'm trolling.
I think experiences dictate your opinions, and because you done been through that, you triggered. You got PTSD, and you're projecting your experience on what that is. I think that's what it is, and I think that's also a part of being a media personality. You can't dictate your experiences and put that on top of people or project that to other people. I also think that you and Switch have red pill tendencies. Y'all have red pill tendencies when it comes to women. It's not. I'm not gonna say y'all hate women, but y'all don't like women too much. I'm gonna just be honest.
What are you talking about?
Y'all have red pill tendencies, and I've actually been wanting to say that for a while. Your certain views that you and Switch have.
That is absolutely false. I've been in a happily, I could say happily 11. Well, we was happily married for 10 years. I only want to show you the last 2.
That's a long time.
And with one woman, I'm not a guy that goes out here and monogamous and all types of shit. I am a faithful dude. I do what I gotta do, and we good. But what you just said, false. Absolutely false.
The mic don't even believe
false.
it. It's just red pill tendencies. I'll explain it after the podcast, but it's just red pill tendencies. You finished with your rant now. Is that your what would you do?
It's 11:30.
Yeah, I don't even have time to do mine.
Yeah, come on.
I don't even have time to do mine.
I wanna hear the clapbacks.
Oh, today?
I was waiting on it.
The room is clear and it's crazy.
I told you his rant cleared everybody.
Like you cleared
the ladies left first, and then the men trickled down after.
Well, what y'all gave me? Her and her friend gave me the eye as soon as he started talking about this shit.
Yeah, they left.
They gave me the eye.
Fuck that ain't there. What the fuck? Fuck.
Hey, Lena.
Hate women every time. Hate women. Terrence's thoughts. You ready for my thoughts?
Yes.
Listen. Important thought. Today, we be on TikTok, and we have plenty of videos and clips on TikTok, right? And I try not to clap back on. I try not to clap back on TikTok and shit. We literally posted a video right on TikTok of me complimenting colognes and how I love men who smell good. Do you know niggas is in the comments? Shut up, fat bitch! In the comments, literally because I'm commenting on videos and saying about different colognes, and we gotta talk about this, right? Because it is not always about the message, but it's a messenger. If, for instance, I'm going to take an example. If Lena got on there and said all of this shit, do you not know it would not have been half of that virtual? It would not have been half of that, right? Because I am not the status quo. I am a bigger woman, dark skin, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the hate for real. And I just want to ask y'all, why y'all be doing that? Like,
can I chime in?
Why y'all be doing that?
I don't think it's that, right? And you got to look at, I don't think it's that.
Every comment is literally like, shut up, fat bitch.
I mean,
nothing I said. I would agree with you if the video was about like talking shit about niggas or our usual comments. Mm-hmm. I literally listed out colognes that I like
about men.
And
right.
nothing I said in that video was disparaging to men at all.
I'm gonna just say something, and this is in defense of you. Okay, I'm gonna say something. I don't think it's that, right? It's just when. Social media, everybody has an opinion. It's like everybody, I've noticed when people get on social media, it don't matter if it was you, it don't matter if it was Trap, if it don't matter if it was me. It don't matter. But because of who you are and your appearance or whatever, that's just something else that they could use to attack you.
You can't invalidate my experience, CEO. You can't invalidate my experience.
I'm not going to validate your experience.
You are invalidating my experience. This is what you just said. You just said because it's not, I don't think it's that. That's my experience. And let me tell you why that's my experience.
Okay.
You have not been a bigger fat woman. You cannot invalidate that experience. You are somebody, and I will say this, you are somebody that would be of status quo. Women love dark-skinned niggas. Women love niggas from New York. You are of status quo. I am not, and I'm honest when I say that, and I know this because out of 25 years of me being at certain weights, I know this. We proved this. Social media is about what is perception, right? Mm-hmm. It is about perception. Like you said earlier, it's about perception.
But I was going to get to it, you let me finish.
No, I'm saying, though, because you were invalidating my experience, so I don't want you to do that before you get to your point.
Okay.
All right? I'm telling you, don't invalidate it because that's something I've experienced have most of my damn life.
All right.
I've had a literally live experience where I said one shit and somebody's like, no. And a person that is half my size and maybe lighter skin said the same shit and was like, you know what, you right, I got it. I've lived that, so don't invalidate my experience.
I just think, okay, if you look at, let's take Lizzo for example, right? Society, and I'm not gonna say society, social media has degraded Lizzo enough where now she felt like her size that God made her wasn't good enough to go and get skinnier. But does that make her happy?
Well, to be fair, she lost that weight because she was sick.
Yeah.
So that might not be the greatest example.
But people was talking about
But people
Lizzo
did degrade her.
killing her.
But I do think
because of her weight.
Yeah, but she was also unhealthy. I think so. I agree with you, but I do think it was just like a coincidence of her losing weight when people was degrading.
I don't necessarily think she lost the weight because people was talking shit. I think she lost the weight for her health.
But we're just talking about in terms of niggas talking shit.
Like Monique, you could probably use Monique as an example.
Okay, but I lose Lizzo because Lizzo was more relevant than Monique.
Okay.
So, and they was killing her online about her weight and shit like that. I'm just saying on social media, these niggas got Twitter fingers, Instagram, whatever fingers. So whatever they see, they're just gonna talk shit. They're gonna say it. It don't matter if Trap was on there. They would be like, "Oh, your fucking weave is all fucking off. You can't talk shit."
That felt very personal.
I'm just saying, they said that about you. They said that about you in the comment. They're like, look how weird. They said
They have. Remember?
They did that one.
You know, I'm just
saying. That was a long time ago.
You ain't never fucked up then, bitch. You always been on that shit.
That shit
you
was
know what I'm
really
saying?
solid.
But subconsciously, what they try to do?
That was so long
I gotta
ago.
fix my shit, right? You know, I'm just saying, we can't let social media and these comments dictate who we are. You are a beautiful black queen.
Listen, before you start
Come
preaching
on,
to me,
come
I don't.
on, come on,
Theo,
baby.
stop! Don't
Come
piss
on,
me
baby.
off.
Come on, baby.
Go
Listen,
my fucking hand.
I'm just saying, social media and comment, the comments are gonna comment, right? Keep commenting because it is raising our algorithms.
That is
It
true.
is getting us more likes.
That is true.
It is getting us more.
And I'm on y'all ass.
So and you on your ass. My
I'm
like,
on
yo,
y'all ass.
Taris is fighting back.
I'm on
You
y'all
know,
ass
as
every
you
time.
should. Just fight back. So
Baby, I've
it's
been
like,
doing
yo,
this since age
these
5.
people, they are behind. Like case in point, right? Some nigga commented on the 2 Cents and Change podcast. It was like da. I was like, nigga, come see me.
Oh my god!
Right? I'm like, nigga, come see me. He ain't reply back. Y'all niggas on social media, y'all just be commenting. Y'all thinking that y'all gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Y'all not hurting nobody's
Not at all, to
feelings.
be honest.
Y'all not doing none of that shit.
Not at
All
all.
y'all doing is just fucking commenting it and raising the algorithm. So we thank you.
Before I get to my next point, you
ahead.
said that shit, and the nigga on there was like, "Damn, what if I carry a cheeseburger?" And I was like, "Well, nigga, I'm gonna eat that shit.
I'm gonna
because
eat that
it's a
shit.
cheeseburger. What the
right.
fuck?" Like,
but
you know?
but he said that thinking that was gonna hurt your feelings.
I'm not disagreeing with nothing
You
you're
know?
saying. I do think it, and I'm being honest. And let's be honest, it would be less flack. People still talk shit.
They
It would
gonna
be
talk
less
shit.
flack if it was Sid or Lena. I'm just being honest, and that's just the life that I've lived.
I don't
and
think so.
But that's
I don't think
you know
so,
why?
Tyrus.
Because you've not been in his life. You've not been the overweight fat nigga.
I'm fat.
No, see yo. I just cannot like. I
I'm
can't.
not fat?
No, you are keeping
Okay,
validating
I'm sorry.
my
All right, I'm sorry.
experiences.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You cannot. You've
okay,
never
I don't want
been
to
this.
invalidate your service.
Never been
I'm
this.
sorry.
It's
a
all right.
touchy
Listen,
subject.
I just want to say
I'm sorry.
it's not touchy. I'm confident in myself. I know plenty of niggas that like it. There's no lack of penis around me. I'm great. I'm confident. I got money. I make more than half the niggas on TikTok. My tax bracket is amazing. I have
Amazing,
2 401ks, my own car. I own my home. While you niggas are still renting and living with your mama and smell like an ass.
They got roaches in your shit.
You know what
nigga.
I'm saying? So I'm always confident. I just want people to be honest. And I think me and Steve, we talked about this a long time ago. That's why I always did radio. I never did a podcast before meeting y'all because people judge you off of what you look like.
Right.
Instead of listening to your words. And I want people to hear the voice in me, right?
Right.
So I just wanted to get that off my chest. You niggas on TikTok will never bother me. And all 3 of you niggas that I clapped back on them videos today all of a sudden went quiet. It's really crazy.
Because that's what happens.
Really crazy. But
That's what happens.
I just want to say TikTok will never deter me. I love y'all.
But shout out to TikTok. Keep commenting, keep liking, keep viewing because our shit is going up on TikTok.
Oh, God.
So we appreciate y'all.
God.
All good comments, all bad comments is all comments is
God.
all good. But, you know, sometimes I get a little disrespectful, so we got to check y'all niggas.
Oh,
and
God.
we know y'all not literally like that because y'all just commenting from a fucking
I'm still
computer screen.
baffled. All I
But-
literally said was colognes that I like.
Right.
Like. Literally, that's crazy.
And you know, I knew when I saw that shit in the club, I'm like, oh yeah, this gonna get a lot of engagement. I knew it from a fact because this is what y'all niggas like.
Just a comment on that Chanel Black. I meant what I said. Chanel Black is a fragrance. It is a feminine fragrance, but I know men, and I'm not gonna say all men. Some of you men don't know how to layer your fragrances, and so I said that feminine fragrance as a fragrance that I like on a man because I know a guy that layers that with a vanilla oil, and it smells so great. So I meant what the fuck I said on that Chanel Black. It's not. And then, you know, somebody said Poco Rabanne. Basically, every cologne I said is like, they like, that's basic, that's old shit.
Yeah, basically, I mean, niggas
I never,
going,
like, you know what I'm saying? But fuck y'all. I hope y'all smell like an ass crack.
And it's crazy how you said Baccarat and niggas is like, it's too feminine. First of all, Baccarat is unisex. And first of all, you poor ass niggas, there is just more than the red bottle of Baccarat.
Maybe,
Please
that's what I'm saying.
expand your horizons.
Right. That's why when I look at comments, like, comments don't bother me. When I be on the 2 cents and shit, niggas talk all crazy shit. I just ignore it. It's just some comments that you just gotta reply to.
Listen,
you gotta be like,
don't take.
I gotta reply to this shit because you ignorant as fuck.
I want you to know. Don't take my clapbacks as me like
being defensive.
No, I take my clapbacks as me being. It's funny to me, and niggas think they can get away and say whatever. Until a real OP bitch check them. So I just do it because you think nobody gonna say nothing back to you. You think you just type and somebody gonna say nothing back to you.
And nobody say nothing back.
That's why all these celebrities for real in the comments, like, I ain't gonna lie, Lizzo, she never started clapping back on motherfuckers. Right. I can never be famous because I'm on Instagram.
Clapping back.
I'm in the comments like 50 Cent for real. Like, I'm clapping at call niggas. My PR person gonna hate me because I'm in there like talking to niggas. I'm like the baby because the baby was in some girl DMs. I'm in the DMs talking shit to your ass. Matter of fact, I'm in there in the video. Yeah, you pussy ass nigga. I'm in the studio. I'm in there talking shit.
And that's what you. Yeah. I ain't gonna say that's what you're supposed to do.
You is supposed to do that shit. Yes. Say that shit, niggas. Yes.
That is what you suggested to do.
Thank you. Talk back to them niggas.
Clap back.
Because half of these niggas really be hiding behind like fake pictures. They be living out their mama basement. Yeah, like the nigga was talking shit to me. You got a patchy beard. You need a hot oil treatment instead of a cologne.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that was crazy. So I'm sorry.
You see, he didn't say nothing back, right?
Yeah, like because niggas be smelling like ass. You smell like sweaty balls and ass. And talking to me about colognes. Like, please.
And half of these niggas don't even own 1 cent of a cologne.
I hang around niggas that smell good. Not gonna lie, every time I come in here, y'all niggas be smelling good. Colognes. Every time I'm around my brothers, smelling good. Like, I'm always hanging around niggas that smell good, so I know what smells right. You niggas, that's basic, that's old, come on, bro. And it be old niggas. It was old niggas doing that shit, too.
You know, it's crazy, because shout out to my man Slim, right? Because on social media, like, it was one time, this is where I was like, yo, this is too much. I sat there on my phone, and I was scrolling for about, I timed it, you know, they got the timer shit on the iPhone. 2 hours. And it was unbeknownst to me. I'm sitting there like, I can't do this shit no more. So it's like, yo, social media, we get so in tune with what's going on, and we want to comment and shit like that. It's like, we are just, like, not in tune with what's going on in the world. We just entrenched in what's going on in social media. And I found myself like, yo, I can't do this shit no more. So my man Slim was like, yo, I posted some shit. You ain't see it? No, nigga. I don't look at nobody's social media no more. Yeah. I will post and I'm getting the fuck off. And they be like, yo, but I saw you post. Yeah, I posted, but that's it. I post, did it, and I'm out because I caught myself doing this shit too much. I can't do that shit. And I feel like I waste 2 hours, an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes of my life doing that. I can't do it no more. Can't do it no more.
Right.
So fuck y'all social media.
TikTok commenters, I'm on y'all asses every week now. Yeah. I'm posting response videos every time now. Every time. I'm not letting y'all live no more. Like Instagram, I can't really do that on Instagram, but when Instagram started letting me do that shit.
Instagram is trash, man. I'm done with Instagram.
No?
Yeah, and I'm done with Instagram.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm done with Instagram.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I'm done. Instagram is just... Nah.
Well, that was my one thought. Terrence's thought of today. Y'all, guess what? We're moving to Thursdays.
Thursday! You ready, Polo? Thursdays. A lot of people that was hitting them, that's like, yo, I could come now because it's on Thursdays.
See?
I was like, oh, okay. Sure.
Wednesdays is just, I don't know, Wednesdays is just a weird day of the week. Like, it's in the middle, so it's almost done, but it still feel like the beginning of the week.
Listen, no advisor did every day of the week except for Sunday.
Don't even, we're not even going to talk about Sundays because don't piss me off. Because we wanted to do Sundays.
Sundays is the Lord's day, and it is a day of relaxation. It's a day of football. It's a day of basketball. It's a day when everybody, the whole world should just be enjoying the Lord's day and just eating and just chilling and just being on your ass. We can't do nothing.
You saying that on Lord's Day?
Yes, Sunday should be a day reserved for just don't do shit. Leave me alone. Sunday. Leave me alone Sunday.
Red Flag Playbook, 7 to 9 on Sundays. Holly, you need radio.
They're going to, listen, the Lord going to strike you down.
Don't say that.
And I'm sorry.
End this shit out. Don't say that.
Yeah, it's your boy, Sia McClain.
It's your girl, Trapsy.
You over there betting? What you doing?
You over there playing solitaire, making money. They be, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I saw the one comment, they like, that girl always be on the phone.
And just won $6.
See,
$6?
Yeah.
The fuck is that, nigga?
$6, that's $6 she ain't had
Right.
a
I'm
minute
at
ago.
10. Shit.
Hey,
Listen,
this your girl,
go
Terrence
ahead.
Unscripted, and I quit this fucking podcast.
I'm about to go invade a session. Yeah, we out. Bang.
Whoa, they said.
Yeah!